Hello, best Christmas pageant ever families, and I hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving. My family and I are still traveling today to visit family and friends, and just wanted to get us geared up and ready for a really exciting week. By now, you've received a remind message from Miss Nadine reminding you of what our rehearsal schedule is for this coming week, which is Tech Week, the most important week coming up to our show. It's critical that everyone be present, and we made that very clear in our parent meeting when your children were cast in this show. So please, please, please make sure your kids are there on time. A couple of reminders for you. We are going to be in the theater every day starting tomorrow, which is Sunday, through our final performance next Sunday. The rules and regulations in the theater are a lot different from what they were at LAPA while we were rehearsing. So let me just give you a few simple tidbits of information to help keep everybody a little informed about how we'll be doing things this coming week. Rehearsals are still closed, so no one is allowed in the theater except for the cast, and there's lots of reasons for that. We'll allow you in for a parent meeting tomorrow night, and we'll be able to answer any questions that you have, but you'll be dropping your kids off in the lobby area, and they'll be getting checked in with Miss Nadine, and then they'll be going to the the dressing rooms to get into costume and makeup for us to be able to run the show. There is no food or drink allowed in the theater or in the dressing room, so please do not send your children with anything to drink or eat. They need to eat beforehand, or they can eat in the lobby before we let them in the dressing room. But there are no snacks, no drinks, nothing allowed in the theater. There is a water fountain, so if kids get thirsty, they can go for a drink of water. We are in full costume this week, and that means that even if your child is just in the angel choir, they need to come in their white and black outfit, or they need to come in whatever their outfit is for the play. If you have not given us any of the costumes that they're changing into, those also have to be there as well. So make sure your kids come dressed every day, or come prepared to put on their full costume. The parent meeting tomorrow afternoon will be at the end of our rehearsal. I believe Nadine said we would finish around 4:30. Possibly 5. And this is the other thing that I really want to stress to you. If you've been in theater before, you know that during Tech Week things are unpredictable, because now we are adding in sound, and we're adding in lights, and we're adding in a lot of technical crew that hasn't been there. We're adding in dressing room people, and we're trying to get costume changes done in a timely fashion. So you can't predict what's going to happen, where there's going to be a glitch and where we have to stop and fix something. So please be flexible this week. If our end time to a rehearsal is 4:30 and we are running over a little bit, that's to be expected. So please do not hold our end times true, because that can change. The other thing that I wanted to make sure is that everyone has gotten information about the volunteer schedule. If you put on your child's information sheet that you were willing to volunteer, then I have assigned you a role. And we need those volunteers to come and rehearse at least 2 days, if not every day, during our rehearsal runs. That's important because everything has to be done the same way for everyone's safety and for continuity with the show. Miss Nadine has a lot to run through with now having more space than the kids have had in rehearsals, so we've got to adjust for all of those things as well. So lots of new things, even though the kids now have the show under their belt. Our rehearsal schedule Sunday through Wednesday, the time is a little different, so please pay attention to that remind. Thursday is our dress rehearsal, where we're running it like it is an actual show. So their call time will be the same as Friday and Saturday's call time, and we'll run the show and we'll be finished when the show is over. So that's another reason why your time ending may be fluctuating. During our parent meeting tomorrow night, I will be giving you some information about discounted tickets if you would like to come and see every show that your child is in. So I'll have those forms, and you can buy those tickets tomorrow and Monday, and then it'll give us time to get those printed for you. So come prepared. You can pay by cash, or we would really prefer check if you want to go on and buy tickets in advance for you and your family. I think that's it. Thank you so much for participating in our first show. It's going to be wonderful, and I just want to make sure that now that we're moving into the theater and we're moving into our final week, that everyone's on the same page and you know what changes are going to be coming tomorrow and every day, and just make sure that everyone knows how we're going to be doing things. Again, rehearsals are going to be closed, so you'll be able to drop your kids off at the theater door, which is at the back side of the high school. There is a circular drive right by the theater entrance. You'll be able to drop your children off, and Miss Nadine will be checking them in, and when it's time for pickup, you can come into the school. We prefer you to come into the school, into that lobby area outside of the theater to check your child out. And again, all of this is for safety and security of your kids, and so that we can follow all the policy and procedures for renting the Bearcat Theater. There's been a lot of money invested in this show. It's going to be great, and I appreciate everything that you guys have done with your children and making sure that they're here and that they know their lines and that they're excited. Thanks again.